Alright, what is good YouTube? My name is Ross. In today's video I want to talk with you about a problem, so to speak, that I see with dojo owners pretty often and that is pretty common in today's world, especially in the martial arts industry, and that I want to discuss with you, and that basically want to also tell you how you can solve this. Um, the problem I see is that people don't really stick to stuff, or that they just have too many variables in their dojo. So, for example, they have 5 different offers. So they have like 1 year contract, 6 month contract, 3 year month contract with 10 different pricing structures, and then but if they do this upsell, then they also give them like a free uniform, and they don't really know themselves what kind of offers they're all running, and like everything is just too fucking complicated, to be honest. They're having 3 Instagram pages for their dojo already because I didn't like this one, I like this one more, and then they're now creating their 5th logo for their dojo, and they didn't like their old website, so they try to overwork it again and again and again. Then they have like the referral system. It's not like one simple referral system. They have like, alright, if you bring one friend, then it's like this, but if you bring a family member, it's like this, then it's like this, then it's like this. It's just not predictable. It's just like their dojo is just chaos basically, and like I don't get it. Our best example of this is student acquisition. People are like they're running Google ads, TikTok ads, Facebook ads all at the same time, all thinking, all right, this is gonna work out, this is gonna work out, this is gonna work out. What the fuck? Well, when I'm seeing this, when I'm hearing this from people, I'm always like, what's going on here? Let's simplify your dojo a little bit more. What you want to do is you want to have one of everything. You want to have one pricing model, one way of student acquisition, one referral program, one website, one sales system, one of everything basically. Because the less complexity you have in your business, the more you can focus on perfectionizing the systems that you have. Pricing model, what you might say, for example, is there, well, but adult classes just cost differently than kids class, right? All right, change, like, this is not what I'm saying. It's like, but like, don't have like these 50 upsells just by, all right, one membership adults, one membership kids, one referral system for people bringing in another person, one referral system for family members, one website, one Instagram page, one logo, one way of student acquisition, maybe, or maybe 2 because you have word of mouth and the referral system, and then you have also, for example, Facebook ads had a good lead follow-up process. And then once you find something that works, and for example, once you find like a website that works that gets you leads, you just stick with it. You don't change it. You find Facebook advertisements that work and the follow-up process that works. You don't change it. You just stick to it, and you just do more of it. Don't switch around all the time between all of those variables. Trust me, you don't want to do that. You want to have your dojo as simple as possible, and just make everything as simple and as straightforward as possible. Have one of everything. Trust me, you will fuck up your dojo completely, because like when you're at the state of like 0 to 10K per month, all right, it's all right if you switch around a little bit, right? Your dojo is kind of like a speedboat, right? So you're getting a little bit off the course, but then you can straight up get back on the course, right? But you have to stay on track all the time, so to speak, right? Like if a speedboat, like how would I say it just flips, so to speak, if you get off course, right? It just flips around and your dojo metaphorically fails. Not just metaphorically, your dojo fails. Like in the early stages, you're like a speedboat. But when you get bigger, you essentially become more like a cruise ship, so to speak. I hope this example makes sense, but when you get bigger, like it is more important what decisions you make and how these decisions impact your dojo. Like it becomes more about like what decisions you make today that they will impact like the long term play of your dojo. And then if you change everything around all the time in the day-to-day life, like your long-term game will be completely fucked. And if your dojo is not simplified in the beginning, like where you are at 10K per month with your dojo, if you then scale your dojo to 100K per month, what will happen is that you'll basically just scale all of the problems that you'll have at 10K per month. You'll just scale the problems basically. So you'll basically 100x the problems that you had at 10K per month already. And trust me, it's just gonna be a headache. So best from the beginning onwards, just have everything as simple as possible. You can switch around a little bit in the beginning to find out what works. As soon as something works, just stick with it. And later on, like it becomes more about decision making, and then don't switch around so much and just stick with what works. But in order to get to 10K per month, you have to do something that works already. And you just, with just switching around, you probably won't get to 10K per month. Maybe you will, then just let me know in the comments if that was the case for you. But yeah, that's everything for today's video. Maybe you found this helpful, then leave a like, subscribe. If you want more students for your dojo, check out the first link in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.